Hello, shadow chasers and thrill seekers. I'm Bloodrocutioner, aka Chris. Before we get into today's adventure, let me just take a bit to kind of break the third wall here, which I don't normally do. Obviously, I keep a lot of stuff in my life and exploring and whatnot separate. And I'm sorry if there's gonna be some cuts here and there. I honestly thought I would be able to hold myself together a little bit more. But yeah, again, I apologize. But recently, I lost a really important light in my life. And I've tried exploring here and there. Quite frankly, it felt really empty. And needless to say, that light in my life just, without warning, became this just overwhelming void. And I'm still very confused about everything. Yeah, I'm still very confused. And you know, there's moments in life where you think you hit rock bottom, and it's just like I've sunk lower than I ever have been, as far as rock bottom goes. And I quite don't know what to make of everything as of now. I don't know how to carry myself from this point forward. I have a video, and it's probably going to be out by now. With Adventuring with Trevor, we explore this abandoned 1900s home, and there's still stuff left behind. Little bits of that was recorded on a return trip, which brings me to talk about future videos. As of now, I got quite a few videos that I have, and it features just, same abandoned moments, but it also features, that light in my life that was there for a short amount of time. And I don't want to go into details. I don't want to do all that just out of respect, and just everyone needs their space. I don't need the questions. Other people don't need the questions. Things happen the way they did, and as much as it confuses me, I have zero control over everything, and I get that. And all these goals I was working towards, all these milestones, all these goals I was working towards, and all these milestones, had to kind of step back and do a redo on everything. And it hurts. I don't even think my grandparents passing away can equate to what I'm feeling right now. And rest their soul, I miss them every single goddamn day. I remember whenever I was lost in life, I felt like I could always call them and kind of have some sort of comfort, some sort of recollection that I'll be fine. I wanted to clear the air for you guys. I try and be as transparent as possible, whether it's on here, on Instagram, anything. Regardless, today we're going to the Dupont House, but I'm going to do my best. I don't know if I'm going to just be in the right mindset to give you guys a good video, but I'm going to try. And we're going to see what today brings us. We're going to see if we can hit up more spots. The house that we're doing right now, it's behind me. I think it's in that direction. It was built in let me pull it up on my phone. I was researching it just a little bit. 1906 it was built. It was abandoned in 1999. And it's a residential home. And it's known as the Dupont House. And oddly enough, this area over here is called the Dupont Center. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that happened on this property. I'm gonna try and find a place where I can kind of talk about it a little bit more once we get in there and make sure it's clear, because this place has been reported to have a lot of homeless people lingering. So again, guys, I thought I was gonna hold myself together a little bit better. Thank you guys so much for understanding, respecting, just not asking any questions or anything like that. Just know I'm doing my best. I'm gonna try and get these videos out, but the whole editing process is gonna be so painful for me, recalling a lot of things that, you know, I had just my sunshine, my light, as stupid and corny as it freaking sounds. At the time, I had that, and I thought everything was just good. I was working my day job, trying to do that, putting away money, you know, just small goals here and there. Once again, I appreciate everyone clicking on this video. I know that people don't watch these videos for this type of talk. I mean, this is where I'm at with things. If you're new here, I'm sorry you kind of have to see me in this state. I mean, I'm a human. I go through my emotions. I go through things in life just like anyone else. Man, this is one of those intros I wish Mike and Drina were here and Mike would just roll the ball with it, and I wouldn't have to spill my feelings and my heart and what's left of the pieces of things in my life as I saw it. I wouldn't have to sit here and lay them all out and slowly make sense of everything the best I can. I'm waiting for Tony Fighting Spirit Paranormal to get here. And yeah, we're gonna venture to this home. Again, guys, I'm gonna do my best. Thank you guys so much. If you're new here, sorry again. Subscribe If you haven't, hit the bell icon, and yeah, we go on adventures like this quite often. So yeah, that being said, again, I'm sorry if things are a little bit more spread out for the next, I don't know how long. I've been trying to do shorts more, as some of you may have realized, and yeah, it's just an easier way to just kind of keep tabs on things and whatnot. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys when we go up to the house. Wow, guys, not even a minute into the walk and can already see the structure. Wow, what a beauty. Constructed in 1906. It's amazing. We're gonna take this a little bit slow because this place is known for squatters. So we just kind of want to make sure it's all cleared out before we start getting in there and filming and whatnot. Yeah, this place is in shambles. Yeah, I'm beginning to think we should probably go around the side. Whoa, look at that porch. I like the way the vines are all just hanging, cascading the house. It's a shame all this is just wrecked. Of course, you got your typical graffiti. Hello? Is there anyone in here? We're just taking photos. We don't want any trouble. I am surprised there's a lot of stuff in here. Want to tackle the upstairs, or I'll be down here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope not. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, talking about the light, I need to invest in a better light or a secondary light. Again, we don't want any trouble if there's anyone here. We're just taking videos and photos, and we'll be out of here. Wow. There's just so much stuff in here. I was not expecting all this to be in here. Then you got this little back porch. This is actually really nice. I like this. I actually like this a lot. It's almost like not like a wraparound. I mean, I guess you can call it that. It does kind of wrap around here. Just a pooper. It's a bizarre looking machine. Yeah, this whole house is just buckling. You can see the foundation totally separated from the walls there. So this side might not be the best here. But at least we can kind of get a glimpse of the inside. Oh, that cobweb is just super thick. Holy cow. Like the side of my arm touched it and it sounded like I was ripping Velcro off something in my ear. Oof. That was alarming. I'm really taking a gamble with this floor. Holy cow, yeah. That's insane. Whew. This bathroom is kind of nice, actually. You can see how the vines just pried their way in. Pretty small tub. I can't believe this place was built in 1906 though. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's that old. I kind of like that room off in the distance, the wood paneling. And you got your sad fan right there. Yeah, there's a US Coast Guard bag. There's nothing in it. Normally people freak out and they're just like, why don't you go through more stuff? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Well, in all actuality, I do check things every now and then. And sometimes I'll record it, sometimes I won't. But if I do find something, I normally record it at times. But yeah, let's go back into the main house here. So just reading on this home was originally set to be a plantation. The family actually had servants as well on this plantation. It was burned down by the Indians and rebuilt by the family. So according to descendants of the man that built his home, it was originally a farm that was created when Cornelius Dionysius Dupont, grandson of Abraham, and his wife Lenora purchased 40 acres of land in 1900s. Subsequently, the couple purchased another 120 acres here. They built this 2-story plantation-style house topped by wood shingles and 4 rooms along a central hall on each floor. Wow. There's lots of random just books laying around here. Again, I'm assuming whoever was here was squatting here, because there's evidence of people just bringing stuff in here. But who knows? Maybe some of this stuff actually was left here. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. But yeah, as you can see, over the years, probably hurricanes just blew out the windows. A lot of stuff just laying here.
on this house?
So I don't know if you guys can actually see, but basically this guy owned a home across from the Flagler College. He owned multiple homes, and all this I'm pulling from Abandoned Florida. My buddy set up this site. Tons of abandoned places, and yeah, I'll put the link in the description where I'm getting all this. But definitely check that out, especially if you're looking to explore. It's a good kind of beginner's guide to urban exploring. You can kind of find all the houses and whatnot, or places. So yeah, as you see, to one of their family plantations on Matanzas River near the current Washington Oak State Park. Around 9 p.m., one of the slaves notified the family about the Indians on property. Mr. Long was killed near the barn by the Indians. So I don't know where exactly this took place, but it is the same family, so it's quite possible there can be like some kind of residual energy here. But yeah, this is just highlighting this home that was built. But yeah, Ada died on August 12th, 1999. And that's pretty much when this place became abandoned. In 2006, Miller Brothers Properties bought the property, although the house was long abandoned by then. Tom Miller, co-owner, has stated in the past that his company has plans to develop the land at some point, possibly into a small retail strip. And this is all just a bunch of older photos of this home. Again, Abandoned Florida. You can go check out the site. It's a bizarre light switch. Huh. Alright guys, so yeah, we're gonna head away from here. Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to read some of the history as I walk through this home. I feel like I get a better feel about a place when I do that rather than save all the history from when I'm home putting these videos together. Ada is the daughter that passed in 1999. Essentially leading store sales goal. What is this? It's just a binder, okay. There is just so much stuff in here. You need a budget. So yeah, this is just beautiful. Like, I love this overhang here. It's very nice. And it's a beautiful day to be out doing this. It's not hot yet. Springtime is pretty much hurricane season just about, so then summer is just brutal. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Just to be out here exploring, bringing you guys more content. All right, guys, so let's get upstairs and see what this beautiful 1906 home has up there. What is this? Okay. Capone? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get through here. Whoa, that's a big old styrofoam airplane. Man, I wish this place wasn't so trashed. I'm curious to how this looked before all this. Wow. Yeah, if I can't see the floor, I'm most likely gonna avoid that. Trying to keep the camera as steady as I can, but man. Whew. You can kind of see the old tin roof. And again, I don't know why people feel the need to do this to walls. It's just childish. Super childish. Ooh, yeah, I don't like how that floor feels right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get away from there. More books over here in the corner. It's crazy how empty the rest of this home is, but downstairs it's like a tornado hit it. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon, but yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Men's Certainty underwear. Oh boy. There's a lot of car parts in here for some reason. Never give up. Very motivational. It's like I never heard that before. Lots of clothes. And you can see a hole for something. Maybe they had like a, I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot of random stuff in here. Car battery. This room's cool. Anytime the vines do that to windows, I just absolutely love that. Oh man, that's cool. As I knew him, my dad, Rod Serling. Rod Serling was, he was the host for The Twilight Zone. It's an amazing series from way back when. I say way back when, but it's like been over 50 years. That's cool. And Tony's downstairs doing the spirit box. Just take a look at the surroundings. This is how you know you're exploring in Florida. Just trees and plants. Stuff, that's the Florida I like.
Is the barn that way or is it the other way?
I think it was another house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was another house. Yeah, that's where the guy got killed by the Indians. It's My Neighbor Totoro. Is this a poster? What the heck? A Pokemon mystery dungeon game. It's not in there, darn. I actually have that game. Haven't played it, I just don't have time. But yeah, that's cool. My Neighbor Totoro thing. A lot of just random stuff laying out here. Looks like some elderly people probably lived here last. Not too sure. Yeah, there's a walker. There's this here. Yeah. There's the pens upstairs. Huh. Walking past this window, I just realized that there are more books up there. Wow. Just hidden on the other side of that wall. Where the red fern grows. I've heard a lot about that book. Never read it myself. So right now I'm just trying to get to a better vantage point to actually see this home, and well, this isn't too bad. Kind of curious what's over here more. There's a lot of little paths leading to this place. Looks like something was thrown out the house, but as you can see, this house, everything's just covered. There's just years and years of vines here. Of course, you got a Christmas tree, or the remains of one. Yeah, just check out this porch. Check out how nature is just taking all this back.
Yeah.
There's a really old looking chair right there too. Huh. All right, shadow chasers and thrill seekers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a cool adventure. It's a historic house from the 1900s. It's not every day you get to explore something this old. Want to thank Tony, Fighting Spirit Paranormal, for joining along on the adventure. Hopefully we both, hopefully we don't both fall through this floor.
I've done it before.
The upside is we are not that far off the ground. But yeah, I want to thank you guys again for bearing with me, and just I'm trying to get these videos out as much as I can. I got a video that just came out. It's with Adventuring with Trevor. I haven't uploaded it yet. That's going to be out, and then this video is going to be the video after that one. So thank you guys, and just be patient. I'm trying to work my way through this, all the editing and whatnot. Mentally, physically, I can't really say that I'm all here, and I'm just trying to give myself time right now. And yeah, but thank you guys so much. Subscribe, leave a like, check out the older content. There's plenty of it. And see you guys in the next Explore.